Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to a Moss Gets Athletic video, and in today's video I wanted to talk on this Sha'Carri Richardson situation where she got kicked out of the Olympics for overall having, for smoking weed and stuff. That's overall what had happened. And here's the thing, I do think that the punishment was just way too harsh. If this girl had a chance to really, kill it in the Olympics, then it's like, why take that away from her because she's smoking weed, acting like half of this world ain't already, not even half, the majority of this world is already smoking weed. Like, my thing is this: the people that decided that it was okay to kick her out of the Olympics, or like the training, whatever it was, do y'all have friends that smoke weed and stuff? Because I would imagine that they do. There's probably some people that they know that do smoke weed. So that's even more so a reason why I'm like, I know you, the people that sat down and thought like, okay, let's ban, or not ban her, but kick her out of the Olympics and stuff. If she is banned, then I'm like, yeah, she could do so many other better things in this world rather than being in the Olympics and stuff. Like, me personally, just to really like cut this short, or to just get to the end of what I was going to say. I can't really support the Olympics now. Like, I don't smoke weed. I don't plan on smoking weed. There's no reason for me to, but I don't really care when I see other people smoking it, or doing whatever with it. I actually laugh. I like, that's some of my the funniest videos I love watching is when people just have the most biggest overreaction to smoking weed. So my thing is this: like, I don't smoke it, but I'm not gonna be that person where I'm gonna be holding up signs and stuff saying, "Oh, ban weed, ban weed." I'm like, look, if weed is what gets you through the day, do what you gotta do. It ain't got nothing to do with me. But when I see people, lose out on opportunities of stuff that they've been training literally their whole life for, like, do you, me personally, I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair at all, and that's why I'm like, I will not be supporting the Olympics until they loosen up on that stuff. And I would highly recommend, because I'm like, my thing is this: I know people will probably watch this video and not care, but in a matter of time, it's gonna be situations where you're into something. Like, imagine this, right? You are a YouTuber and you want to get a job at some corporate clothing business. Let's say you want to go work for Balenciaga, right? And they find out that you're a YouTuber and they fire you. You're like, you can't do like they fire you over the fact that you're a YouTuber. I would never buy Balenciaga clothes. I would never promote their brand. I would not want nothing to do with that brand if they were to fire me over some stuff like that. So that's how I honestly see this. And I'm like, me personally, I think if I would have been in the Olympics, I probably would have stepped out. I would have stepped out. I'm not saying I'm an athletic person where I am in the Olympics and stuff, but I'm just saying, like, it wouldn't really matter to me. I'm like, a medal is a medal. I'm pretty sure we all have seen the movie Cars. And I'm like, that's like one thing where it's like Disney be saying some like motivational things at times, because yeah, there was this scene where he was at the end of the movie where he was just like, hey, that like racing trophy thing was just an empty cup, and that's how I see it. I'm like, okay, it's just some gold with a ribbon, like, and it's some form of a necklace. I don't really care. My thing is this: if I'm doing track, some sort of other stuff in the Olympics, I'm like, people already know how good I am, so I'm like, yeah, just I'd rather go and post videos or do something else where I'm like, overall, where it's like there ain't gonna be rules and regulations with some stuff like that. But me personally, I'm like, I can't support the Olympics over kicking her out and stuff. I'm like, that's not cool. So anyways, I mean, yeah, if you guys still support the Olympics and y'all still gonna watch it, cool. I probably ain't gonna, really watch it. If anything's, yeah, I really don't even watch the Olympics. There might be at times where I might watch it here and there, but other than that, I'm like, I really don't see myself supporting the Olympics anymore. So and it was crazy because I was gonna get that like Olympics video game, and I was like, no. After this situation with Sha'Carri Richardson, I was like, I'm not going to give them any form of money, any form of viewership, none of that. And I'm like, if other people are watching it and I still happen to be in the room, I'll take like a quick glimpse at it. But other than that, I'm just like, they can't get any support out of me. So not sorry, not at all, because I'm like, this girl, my thing is like, and then it's like for the reason that, because I think they were saying that, and that's why I'm like, I can't support them if it's like, if that's her reason. She said that the reason why she had, like, marijuana in her system was because she was smoking because she was dealing with the death of her mom. For you guys to hear that and still kick her out of the Olympics, yeah, I would. That's why I said, if it would, I wouldn't have had to been involved in the situation. I could have been in my own little area of the Olympics. I would have stepped down because I'm like, that's not cool. So, anyways, I do hope and pray the best for Sha'Carri Richardson. And yeah, the Olympics, it's like, yeah, y'all need to loosen up on that stuff. There's probably so many people that have been in the Olympics and getting ready to join the Olympics or whatever, friends, family, people that are probably supporting the Olympics that smoke weed. Okay, so that's why I'm like, you guys is just taking it too far with that. But I guess it is what it is. It just has to be that type of situation. It really shouldn't be. But anyways, yeah, let me know what you think about it in the comment sections. I mean, if you're gonna disagree with me, go ahead. I still stick by what I'm saying. I'm not gonna change how I feel about it and stuff. Like overall, I still think it's wrong that they kicked her out of the Olympics for smoking weed. And it's like, how many people across this world smoke weed? It's like, fam, it's like, yeah, I don't smoke, but I'm like, it's stuff like that where I'm like, I just think it's stupid and it's a waste of time to be doing stuff like that. So, but anyways, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and stuff, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.